All right, live. Hey, American Joe and Uncle Al. How are you doing? Good to see you this afternoon. There we go. Get that link out for everybody that wants to come up. Hope everybody's having a great day. Looks like the sun's shining outside my own house here. Looks like the sun's shining outside my own house here. There we go. Should be two looking, two watching, two ups. Don't forget to hit that thumbs up as you're coming in, you guys. Hey, how you doing, Dave? Good to see you.
Dave here. Hey, Dave.
Hey, well,
I had to move to a different location over
uh,
here. I had to throw the extension cord, okay, through the window, go over to my neighbor's electrical light, hook that up to power this. I'm having a real fun day.
it's still hurting, Dave. I'm sorry, buddy. Yeah, my friggin' back and leg hurt all night long. I know how you feel.
Get better, Dave. Hi, Grandma Moses. Hi, American Joe Show. Oh,
Grandma Moses, how are you doing? How's the weather down there in Missouri? I think it's wet, isn't it?
Yeah, I feel sorry for Missouri. Some Democrat release. I can't think of the state, but it's near border of Missouri. They released 10,000 convicted criminals in the area.
So
they released them for a goodwill gesture for Christmas and the holidays. Great.
They released them. What was their main?
Let's see.
MO for their what they did.
Oh, okay. It's in the Missouri area. It's the border states around Missouri. They released 10,000 of these prisoners with ankle bracelets. Let's see. Arson, drug abuse, child trafficking, rape.
They let them go?
No, they're being monitored. They have the and so far they caught one guy trying to kill his girlfriend and her boyfriend, and the police stopped him because they monitored him on his tracker. Got too close to his house. Great.
That is insane, isn't it?
Yeah, oh yeah. I love our Democrats. Released 10,000 killers and rapists and sodomizers.
I could understand if it was just weed or something like that, but
I don't mind the like a marijuana user. That's fine. Or a college student or somebody or somebody with a lesser offense. But you don't let go rapists,
child molesters,
you name it, out during the holidays. What do you think's out there? Elves? Smurfs?
What the heck brought that about?
I was watching the news. They say it was a goodwill gesture, and they want their vote.
Goodwill gesture?
Yeah, and they also, I forget which states wanted votes from them. I think it was Mississippi.
They should be able to vote if they have those kind of
felony. Yeah, it's like, huh? Isn't that nuts, Will?
That's way too far over the fence for me.
Yeah, that's nuts too. It's like they give this poor kid, 5 years for holding less than an ounce of pot, and they let go this child molester out, and he's prowling around our neighborhoods. Great.
Hey, Tyler, what's up?
Hey, Tyler.
The violent criminals are the best, least profitable. Well, you're probably right there, but you know what? They should also leave them in there if they are not rehabilitated. They hadn't been rehabilitated, have they?
No.
Did it say anything about that?
No, they're waiting for trial.
They're waiting for trial.
Yeah.
Oh, so they basically let them out on bail.
No bail. Usually it's like a 10% bail, but these jokers are wearing ankle monitors, so they're still in the system. They're electronically monitored. It's like, yeah, but tell that to the poor lady with 2 kids and her new boyfriend, and this guy is driving down the street slowly. He's wearing an ankle monitor. Did it stop him?
I agree with you there, Tyler, about prisons being in for being profitable, but still at the same time, you should be able to rehabilitate some of them.
Yeah.
You would think that being trying to rehabilitate them would be a cash flow for them.
Yeah.
Hey, Jay. There you go. Legalize open season on pedophiles. I'm with that right there.
Getting old. Going half blind, can't see anybody. So I always enjoy the holidays. I'm still waiting for the electrician guys. I have my mom's church group here, and that's why I'm hiding in my room, different settings.
I thought maybe you're in the library.
No, this is my bedroom. I have to shove everything into my bedroom. That's a fun time. My library. That's what's left of my library right here. One bookshelf.
If they were to release those darn marijuana guys, let those guys out, they'd have more room for those guys that are pedophiles and child pornography guys and all that crap.
Yep.
Just let the easygoing guys out and leave those hardcores in there.
Yeah, it's like they keep all the soft criminals, people that shouldn't be there, and they let go all the like Afra idiot or Antifa idiot who was beating.
Okay. I like that, Jay. That's a good one.
Good, Jay.
Go after them with those little baby dachshunds.
Yeah,
those ankle biters hurt, man.
Oh yeah. No, what drives me nuts is like that Antifa guy who pushed that old lady down the stairs because she was wearing a red cap. Wasn't even a pro-Trump cap. Was just a red Christmas cap.
Yeah.
Triggered.
But it triggered him out.
It triggered him, and he pushed the old lady in the wheelchair down the stairs. Isn't that nuts? Of course, what happened is 4 or 5 big Marines who were down the hall saw that, rescued the lady, and beat the living, out of the Antifa guy.
How about that crazy stuff down in Pensacola, huh?
Oh, good God. First Pearl Harbor, Pensacola. And you think I'm nuts because I'm telling people there's Manchurian candidates and puppets out there? Remember, Will? What was it? Less than 2 days before or 3 days before, they had a shooting at Pearl Harbor. And they have another shooting over at Pensacola. Hi, Gil.
I should have been doing this, Gil. I should have been doing this while you were out there.
He was making hand signals at me while I was in the green room waiting to come on.
I kind of figured. You heard about the other shooting?
We're just starting to talk about the Pensacola shooting.
Yep.
Every time, as soon as I heard that, I thought about that other one with that major years ago. That he was from the Middle East or something, and he just went.
Oh, I know who you're talking about. The guy from Afghanistan working intel that went nuts at Fort Bragg or Fort?
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah. That's about 10 years ago. But
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he was nuts. He was
like last week. There was another guy that went on a rampage up in Washington or something.
right.
It didn't get any coverage at all.
Oh no, they want to keep that one quiet because he was a sleeper agent for IS or is it ISIS? I think it was IS. And so they're keeping that one really quiet because you know what's in Washington, Will, and so does Gil, and they're keeping that one really quiet.
Left wing nuts.
Hi, Hartman.
Hey, Dave.
Hi,
Jay, Modern Refugee, Tyler.
Oh, I didn't see you, Modern. How you doing?
Tibor, Grandma Moses.
Good to see everybody.
There. Ghost Plays. Hey, Ghost Plays. American Joe Show. Hey.
Forgot my hope.
Oh, we were talking about Uncle Alston.
Hirschman Hills.
Hirschman Hills, yeah. He was talking earlier about some prison letting a bunch of hardcore guys out for good behavior. Where was that at, Uncle Al?
Border state of Missouri. It's a border state that Missouri's right next to, and I can't remember the state, brain fart. And they're all released before trial wearing ankle monitors. And they already caught one driving by his ex-house with her new boyfriend and his kids, not the ex, well, the ex's boyfriend.
Yeah, Jay, that guy down in Pensacola, he was from Saudi Arabia or something like that. They brought him over here to train him, and he started shooting people. I would think I would be a little more selective about who they choose to come over here and train.
Yeah.
They got sleeper agents all over the place. They got puppets. They got zombies, you name it, Manchurian candidates. I'm getting tired and old. I'm supposed to be retired, not hiding out in boondocks of California.
Yeah. Oh, hey, you're behind enemy lines there with the commies.
Yeah, I know.
You
and Steve.
I ran out of money before I could make it to Park, Utah.
You didn't run out of money. Grandma's got the money.
Hey, property's cheaper up here in Idaho than it is in Utah.
True. But I can't take the cold. I got to stay warm. So it'd be Nevada, Arizona, or Utah, the three corners.
Well, contact Reed. See if he needs a roommate.
Yeah, right.
I think he's got a couple of kids you can take care of.
I think he's in New Mexico, isn't he? Or
yeah.
He's in Arizona.
That's New Mexico.
Oh, good Lord. That's a blue state.
Modern Refugee said you can come up there and hang out with him in Michigan.
Oh, God, no. Great Eskimo country.
Well, the other Reed, Prescott Caliber Club.
Yeah,
Prescott, Arizona.
Okay, yeah. I like Arizona. Arizona's nice. When I was working there, I used to have a nice little house. I don't talk about it because that's where my first girlfriend and her kids got killed.
UPS truck shooting in Florida.
Oh, yeah. And a bystander got killed and the driver.
This is what gets me is they brought that guy from Saudi Arabia over here to training. Aren't we supposed to not be helping those guys, or is that somebody that Trump decided that we were going to be friends with?
No, it's usually the three-letter guys. The black op guys, they decide who they bring over. So you don't know who's here, Will. It could be somebody from Russia. It could be somebody from China. It could be somebody from North Korea.
Yeah.
Ask Gil. Gil's down here someplace.
So
sorry, I can neither confirm nor deny that I used to work for the NSA.
Oh, what's bad about?
Which means I can neither confirm or deny any of the stuff you're saying.
Yeah, you know
wink,
what's bad?
Nudge, nudge.
You know what's bad about the NSA? they're hiring kids for a winter break to be spies. You know, you want to earn some extra Christmas money? Go work for the NSA. They have a Christmas program. This is ridiculous, isn't it? NSA.
That's what they do. They hire them right out of college while they're still going to college.
No, this is high school. If you're a gamer, high school. If you're a gamer and you get written from your parents, you can work for NSA up to 3 weeks, full government pay.
Oh my! Give me a letter. I want to go.
How good are you on computers, Will?
I'm pretty good at gaming, playing games.
No, they want the real life.
I want the gamers that can hack the game and get in there and twist the rules on the game and make.
Oh no, that's my kid.
Mm-hmm. That's mine. Yeah, mine too.
I get stuck on a game. I just call for him. Hey, come here. I need you. I can't get through this. What do I got to do? Oh, let me show you those things on the controller. How many times you push them? You know.
Right, Jade and T-Board. MT Ultra ended officially in 1974 or 1976. I can't remember. Now they're a social media company. I can't remember their name. That organization from the government went into commercial aspects. The brainwashing guys mostly work in advertising and also video games too. How years going by?
Harsman said you could have a room you can stay in.
Ohio, Indiana, great. I think I'll be on the move.
Better than call me for you.
True, but I got to take care of my grandnephews, my nephews, my mom. It's like nobody takes care of my mom or my church. It's like, this is why Uncle Alan has a stroke or two. Hubble's cat's betting if when I have final stroke and die on camera.
What do they say to people about like that? Let me see. Excuses are like assholes.
Hi, Sue. Sue snuck in.
Hey, hi, Susie. How you doing? How's that weather over there? They got that new inspecting plant open yet?
Years gone by. Hi. Okay.
Yeah, it's kind of funny. A lot of the things they use overseas are now being commercialized. I showed you one of my ration videos about the Uncle Ben's. Wait. That hurt.
No, we're in trouble now. He's in his bedroom where all of the good stuff is, you guys.
True. Remember the MREs we used to have in the military, Gil? The
Yeah.
brown bags?
Brown bag lunch, yeah.
Uncle Ben's.
Uncle Ben.
Version of the MRE. It's not as good because they have this bottom thing, but all around it, it's same as construction. But you plop this one in the microwave, they just take out the metal component, which was iodized silver aluminum. If I remember, wasn't that the packaging foil?
They're going to work on it all winter too? Is that what you're telling me? Then they'll have it done in spring?
Yeah, that's good. Yeah, so you got Uncle Ben's rice, Uncle Ben's beans. See, beans now.
Yeah.
Then on the other aisle, they have, who was it? Safe Catch chicken, Safe Catch pork, Safe Catch beef, Safe Catch tofu, which that drove me nuts. Same pouches, except do you want to eat a pouch of tofu?
You ever noticed that lately all those foods are starting to go to those pouches now?
Right, it's cheaper than cans.
Yeah, I just made a video this morning. I'm process of editing it, where I take like tuna cans and the regular soup size cans and the shorter pork and bean cans, and make emergency candles and heaters out of them. So that'll be up. Actually, that one will be up tomorrow. I filmed 2 videos today, so that one will be up tomorrow. The other one I'm editing right now is on fire starters.
Oh,
I'm working on a video. It's going to be a rather long one, but I'll probably lose a lot of friends over it. But what the hell, you know? Maybe I'll get a lot of views on it.
Yeah. Well, we got what? 3 more days left before, or it's 4 more days. Is it 4 more days? Yeah, 4 more days until December the 10th. And already they got Mosaic Master 1, Louise's channel.
So you going to have a little space in there, Sue, all of your own, sort of like a cubicle? Oh, you got somebody there with you, Gil.
Yeah, that's my daughter. Give me a note here. Okay. Yeah, I got a babysit starting at 2:30 here, Mountain Time.
Uh-oh. She tell you got to get off the computer by 2:30 then, right?
Well, it depends if the kids are down or not, and on napping or not. There's only 2 of them here. The other one won't be home till 5 o'clock, so it'll be okay. I'll just bring the one up here and let him play with the train set out in the other room.
Oh, that's good.
Oh, yeah, modern. You can make all kinds of stoves out of those cans. You can not after you eat them, you don't throw them away. You find something to do with them.
Oh, yeah, I used to make
stoves or
cooking gear.
Or you can even, if they got the little snap lid on them, you can make them to store small stuff, you know.
I use them as coffee cups, bowls. You know, why waste the money on camping gear? You got a good soup can, use it as a coffee cup with a handle on it.
Yeah.
Just got to be careful of the lining inside.
Yeah.
If you got a church key, you can make stoves out of those cans pretty easy.
Oh, yeah. But explain a church. Oh, go ahead.
With the cans and stuff, I left it downstairs. But basically, you know, your standard style can opener cuts on the groove and cuts around inside of it. For the stuff I use, I got those new fancy ones that cut on the side.
Right.
Do not leave any sharp edges over, and then you push on them and they actually kind of lock in place a little bit. And so I'm explaining that in the videos I'm doing, but yeah, that's, you know, a lot better from especially when a can you can drink from, because even the other ones are still a little jagged edge on the inside. You really go, oh, I cut the inside of my lip. But these ones that cut on the side, they're smooth. You can run your hand all over it and you don't get cut.
Oh, good job, Sue. Is it gonna be bigger then? Your new space is gonna be bigger than your old space?
Oh, you want to see what my nephew got me for Christmas or my birthday? He's from the Bay Area and says, Uncle Alan, you need a new coat. The old one has patches on it. I keep telling him, I'm cheap. Uncle Alan's cheap. And they gave me this.
Oh, now you can go gray man.
No, I get shot by Afra.
Antifa, you mean?
Yeah, Antifa. And I'm looking at my nephew like, you know, I don't go for this stuff. I look like a bad version of those guys chasing villagers saying, confess, confess.
Yeah.
Or, you're a fascist, you're a fascist.
P-38's pretty good, Jay.
That's sometimes I think my family's
Some
of those new P-38s are like that one Gil's talking about.
Yeah.
Get on the inside of them.
Yeah, the P-51, I'm giving a bunch of those away in mine thing, and I'm also giving away some P-38s as well that I found.
Oh, good. U.S. made or?
Yep.
Good, good, good. I'm stashing my U.S. made from. I have a bunch from 1944 I'm keeping. You know how hard those things are getting?
Yep.
Now they're made overseas. I have one from Japan, Taiwan, China, Australia, which I enjoy. It has a spoon on the end. It's a 3-in-1. Ever seen one, Gil or Will?
It's a
3-in-1 has a bottle opener, a can opener, and a spoon.
You see what it says? Says you can put on dark sunglasses and you can pass for a Unabomber.
He said that. Oh, yeah. Great.
Oh, what was his name? Oh, man. The Unabomber. Oh, geez.
He was a professor at Berkeley. It was Kuwait,
Yeah.
or something Polish.
And actually a relative turned him in.
Right. He was in
him.
Right. It was either Ohio, not Ohio. He had a cabin in either Montana or Idaho.
Yeah.
Murphy's Air Products Tibor said are better than Vaseline.
Yeah.
Some of those misters, even in the bottle, if you can push once and mist comes out, if you can get that thing to light on fire the first time, it'll stay going. I should do a video on that. I was playing around with it. Because as long as you got a mist coming out, that thing stays on.
Oh, yeah. For me, I just cheat. I get those little bottles of vinyl net. What needs to be set on fire?
Ted Kaczynski, that's an old name there.
Yeah,
Tyler.
that's it.
Kaczynski. Good old Ted.
Yeah, the guy who made his own bomb parts.
Yeah.
And complained about it. Remember, he used to bomb San Francisco, Sacramento. Where else did he try to bomb?
He had even hit back east and stuff. Some of the college other universities and stuff. He
used to mail the bombs in the mail.
Yeah, he was weird.
Right, and he was a professor of mathematics.
Yeah. Problem is, he thought 1 and 1 was 3.
It's like, who was it? Guy who discovered gravity, Isaac Newton.
Yeah.
Yeah, he said the world ends by 2066. And I looked over his figures. He's off by 2 zeros.
We're getting close to December 27th?
Yeah, I had to move up my figures.
You had to move it up?
Yeah, I made a mistake. I made only 1 zero, went over too far, and I have to recorrect it. I can tell you folks a little bit about it right now if you want to hear, but everybody thinks Uncle Alan's nuts.
Well,
so now
with all the near Earth objects in space, you never can tell when something's going to happen.
True. We did it catch that last 3? They have a deep. I can't remember the name. Brain fart. They have a deep interstellar one that came by and going between the Earth and the Moon. They have another one that going by the Moon and the Earth.
Yeah.
They have a third one that's kind of small. It's off the radar, and they named it something God of Hell or something, or Chaos, or
yeah,
I don't know, Acapulco or something.
Acapulco is pretty chaotic.
Who remembers Sputnik?
Yeah,
bleep, bleep,
that's a long time ago.
Bleep. Yeah, everyone freaked out. All it did was just make beeping noises as it went around.
Yeah,
and everybody freaked out. They say, "Oh, they got nuclear weapons in space.
They're gonna hit us."
I think
go out and look at the sky and see it going off
milk.
and on at night.
Oh, yeah, it's the Egyptian god.
Right, Apodopoulos.
No, it's close.
Epidopoulos, Opodopolis, god of darkness or something.
Apophis.
That's it. Will got it, and not Gil got it. Sorry.
Keyboard said Adolphus.
It's Apophis.
Yeah.
Yeah. That one has this time's not going to be much as a pucker factor as it is the next time it comes around. It's going to be a little bit closer, they said.
Yeah, it's going to affect their tides.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's in 1,000 years?
No, that's in I think it's 250 years.
I won't be here.
Me neither. My grandkids ain't even going to be here.
No.
My great kid.
With my luck, I'll probably be still here cleaning up everybody's messes. Let Uncle Alan take care of it. Like, huh?
Yeah, anyways, by the time the Apophis comes around the next time around, we will have better tracking and more equipment and space to actually go out there and start nudging some of these things out of the way.
I hope so. It's better than blowing it up with a nuclear bomb.
Problem is, if they nudge it and it's not as heavy as they think it is, it can put it on a different orbit and bring it back in directly on an impact later on.
Yeah. It's like
a big pool table with twice as many balls on it.
Right.
You never know what's going to happen when you bump something.
Remember that old movie, Bruce Willis movie called Armageddon, Will? Again?
Yeah.
Where they blew up where they blew up the asteroid with a nuclear device.
Yeah, had the core drill it put inside so it popped it like a firecracker in your hand.
Right. But the bad thing is mathematically that's wrong, because instead of destroying it completely, it becomes more fragments, and you just put the Earth in a shotgun pattern.
Mm.
The asteroid is now a big shotgun pattern. Instead of having one big asteroid, you have a whole field of small asteroids coming directly towards Earth.
Yeah, but the other movie too, Deep Impact.
Right.
Where they split it in half so it went on either side of the Earth.
Didn't work out too well.
Well, you're still going to have pieces hitting the Earth, but I look at it this way. Ooh, we get a whole bunch of little ones versus one big one. I'll take my chances with the little ones, because the one big one, could be a planetary killer, whereas the little one just cause a whole bunch of SHTF air all over the place. Right,
unless you're the guy underneath the meteorite holding your go bag, like.
It's like, how fast can I run? How fast can I run?
Yeah.
Here, let me stand under that thing for you.
Anyway.
Okay. Southern Ohio Prepping says in 2036, it is within 17,000 miles. That's Apophis, Dave?
I think it's the other one. I can't pronounce its name.
Yeah.
All right. I think Dave's right on the second one.
Well, Tibor, it's not exactly a science fiction thing. You push them. If you go out far enough away and you're able to land some sort of craft on that has an engine that starts pushing just a little bit, if you can move it 1/100th of a degree way, way away, by the time it gets here, it could be 10 degrees. The equivalent of a 10-degree miss. So yeah, you push it just a tiny bit way away, it's going to affect where it goes way down the line. It's like the one guy, I can think of his name, was giving a talk about aircraft and autopilots. Even if it's on autopilot, they check to make sure it's staying on course, because if it gets off just a little bit and you, after several hours of flying an aircraft, and you keep on turning and turning, it gets worse and worse.
Just a small degree too.
Yeah. And force versus speed, but you put it over time. You're not trying to hit it head on. You're just kind of coming along the side of it and giving it a little bump, like, and just a slight nudge. All you need to do is change a little bit of the mass, the movement of the mass in it, and it just slowly move off to the side, just slowly and slowly until, it hopefully misses us.
Right.
Hopefully.
Didn't have to call it a course correction or something like that?
It's not, course alteration.
Right. But anyway, about December 27th. Now, a lot of people have already been affected by the first two waves, I think.
Mm-hmm.
But everybody thinks the Mandela effect doesn't really exist. I don't care. But when I showed that chunky bar, everybody was confused. Remember, Will? That way someplace.
I remember
chunky bar.
Showing the chunky bar, yep.
Right, because nobody ever remembers that. And I went and did a little scan. Now they have a 6-piece unit, 6-bar section unit. The chunky is a 4. It has 4 pieces to it. They had a super chunky, which is 4 of them hooked together. Now they have a king size chunky instead of the super chunky, which is 6 pieces, the long bar. And I still can't remember what country formatted that formula. The old formula was Karumba wax, milk chocolate or dark chocolate, hazelnuts, peanuts, raisins, currants, dried cherries, blueberries, some other kind of fruit I can't think of. But they changed it in 95 because it used to have more fruit in it instead of peanuts and raisins. Good old Gort, peanuts and raisins.
I don't know. I don't believe in that Mandela effect.
Yeah. Well, like I said,
I've read up on it. I've watched videos on it. I've researched it high and low, and it just doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
Sweden, Dave? Myself, I think it's a form of brainwashing.
Mandela effect would be like us being able to believe in time travel.
True. There's no such thing as time travel, folks.
Wrong. Wrong. There is time travel into the future, and we're all doing it right now.
Yeah.
No, we're talking the stuff that comes back from the future, Joe.
Oh, okay. Because we're all traveling into the future as we go.
Yeah. We're talking about the people that are coming back from the future or coming back from the past to the future.
Oh, you mean like making a DeLorean?
Yeah.
Now, one of my crackpot theorist friends says we're getting invaded by transdimensional Nazis, which I kind of believe him, but still, I'm still researching it. That drives me nuts. Trust me. I have a whole little table full of stuff. It's like, I thought, wait, Nazis from outer space? Nazis from the moon? Now Nazis from another Earth?
Yeah.
No, that's like, you've been out in the sun too long without a hat.
I was watching some videos saying that, what is it? Baron Trump is from the future.
Yeah. Jay had a response to my saying we're all time traveling. Not willingly.
Not willingly, yeah.
But yeah, it's kind of funny when I hear stuff like that.
A Dodge Challenger would be a cool time traveler.
True. But it's kind of weird, all this time traveling stuff. And I don't believe in time traveling.
The best time travel movie I ever saw was the one with Kirk Douglas and Martin Sheen. Final Countdown, where the Nimitz goes back in time through a space, some sort of space warp thing by accident, and shows up the day before Pearl Harbor was in. Yeah.
That was a great movie.
Oh, I love the dogfight between the F-14s and the Zeros.
Yeah, no chance.
The Zeros are putting along, all of a sudden they get, and they upended over and.
Yeah.
And the thing was, when they were filming that, they upended one of the Zeros. They got too close to it.
From the butterfly effect.
Yeah.
It's similar or whatever.
Yeah, that's one timeline blending in with another timeline.
Yeah. There was that one about the they were making for the tourist time travel back to the dinosaur age and everything. Where they had you go back and you walk on the little path and you can't do anything, and somebody accidentally stepped on a butterfly and changed everything.
Yeah, that's a Ray. That's a Ray Bradbury story from the 1950s. Yeah, and they made several movies and a TV show about it. I like the TV show version of it.
Outer Limits, the show Outer Limits.
Yeah,
they came up with some pretty good time travelers.
Yeah.
Sound of Thunder. That's the title, guys. Yeah, it's kind of weird.
You want to screw up Earth's history really bad? Time travel with a nuclear submarine and have it surface in front of Columbus just when he's getting ready to come ashore. Tell him,
there you go.
This is the British Empire. Get out of here.
Okay,
oh, Lord.
Who's going to make that video?
Hi, Jim. Jim Beard's here.
Hey, Jim.
I'm trying to remember something, but shoot. What was it? Oh, yeah. I had one crazy theorist. Yeah. I mean, I tell you, totally nuts off the deep end. He was telling me there's a possible future that the Chinese, Korean, and the Japanese discovered America before the Vikings and settled here. I'm looking, huh? So if
Steve, how you doing, my brother? You came in. We're talking about time travel now.
Hey, Steve.
Hey, Steve.
I gotta watch your video again.
You can get an idea for a new video here on time travel.
Yeah. Everybody go see Steve's video on Tactical. This is why I tell people don't play Rambo.
Hey, Herman, good to see you.
Yeah, everybody go see Corsair Trainer's video on Tactical, which I keep telling people, don't play Rambo in the Boondocks. Look, there's a siren. It looks really stupid.
Yeah, Steve's video this morning was pretty good.
Oh, yeah. More bill collectors. I hate that. They always call you in the weirdest hours. You owe us money, Uncle Al. I know. Stop bothering me. I'm poor.
He does a good video on how to protect yourself from a machete, but he doesn't use a machete to show it. He uses a kukri.
He doesn't want to hurt anybody. Remember, guys, I think Will.
Learn to survive. How you doing?
I learned to survive. Will, you know, I lived in Thailand for 2 years.
Yeah.
You want to see people hacked to death with machetes? You go over there, and that's between two Thai women mad at the person, and they pull out, they're going to pull out switchblades. Nope. They pulled out bolo machetes, and they went at it. I mean,
it's all good, Steve. It's all good. I was just poking a little fun at you.
Yeah, you see what Hubble's cat did to you, Steve. That was Thursday fun. That'll drive you nuts. Now, if somebody pulls out a machete, I'm running away. I'm old. I'm tired. I don't want to fight. I'm running the other way. But if it's kids or old woman and the guy's totally had it, I'm going to put him down any way possible, and it's not going to be pretty.
Yeah. Somebody pulls a machete out near me. I'm throwing everything I have. I can pick up chairs, rocks, anything else I can do. Just start throwing it at him as fast as I can. Hopefully everybody else will follow suit.
I can throw something big at him and then just rush him and then kick him in the knee from the front. The knee only bends one way, and if it's bending the other way, he's not getting up.
No, I got some tricks up my sleeve, but I can't tell because my family would go check my room again.
Yeah.
And it's like, but Uncle Al, you can't have that. Well, it's a cane, isn't it? Here, we just give you a wooden cane.
Jay, not Jay. I'd use a lightsaber. There you go.
So they give me this one. They took away my good cane. I had a specially made titanium cane. Solid titanium steel with a crotch tip, pop off the crotch tip, and guess what's at the end of the titanium steel cane?
Dagger.
Nope, sharpened point.
Yeah.
Don't need to be a dagger, just need a point. I can ram it down somebody. But instead, they said it's too dangerous. If you hit somebody over the head with it, you're going to kill them. So they gave me this.
Chance to visit Knob Creek, Kentucky, machine gun shoot. Oh yeah, I would love to go back there for that.
Yeah, that's a great one.
They also have a good one down there by Las Vegas. There's a there's a training facility down there now that they even built their own hotel.
Right, I can't remember it. They offered me a brochure. You get a weekend, and you shoot everything you want.
Yeah, there's something like front sight or aim point or something like that down there by Vegas.
I think it's aim point. Because I used to have the brochures, and when I went down there for a day or two, I stopped by their store inside of Vegas because they have a store in Vegas, and they have a little place where you shoot machine guns where all the Japanese tourists come by and they shoot the Uzis.
Learn to survive says where you look up a bubba stick. That's what it's called, Uncle Al. It says,
hey, Vanessa Kitty.
Look up a cane called a bubba stick.
Yeah, I know about that one. It's a baseball bat with a curved. I had one. Unfortunately, my family took it away.
Talk about sticks. When I met my wife, her ex-boyfriend had given her two, about 20-inch long, 1-inch diameter steel shafts came off of a hydraulic cylinder and had wrapped the one end with some rubberized electrical tape, the rubber stuff, so you had a good grip on it. So she had two of those, and she kept them in the car for tire checkers.
That's mine, Uncle Al. That's what I go cruising around with when I'm outside.
All the bells and whistles.
They're not going to mess with me.
They hear you before you can use that.
That's my outside stick.
No, it's more just Japanese tourists, but it seems to be a lot of them going down to the machine gun shoots.
Yeah, you have Koreans, it's not Philippines.
Well, did you see Prescott Caliber Club's last video there about the tourists from Holland that came over and they ran them through the shooting a whole bunch of different type guns, and yeah, it was really good. So we're also getting tourists from Europe that want to come over and say, "Ooh, freedom with guns! We got to check this out." Seeing how they all lost their guns.
Yeah. Hello, Vanessa Kitty. Or did she say
she knows how to use firearms? She used an Uzi machine gun.
Yeah. Oh, boy. Yeah. And just tired. And when I was in the military, excuse me, when I was in the military, I got trained with like 72 weapons. It's like, oh, dear Lord. And those were old weapons. Stuff you don't see anymore. Who uses a grease gun?
I use one on my tractor, grease gun. Oh, wrong type grease gun. Okay.
Wrong grease gun, Joe.
M31A. Oh, Lord. It's like, why can't we get the fancy Uzis? We're under budget. Here you go. Why am I shooting this? We're under budget. Here you go. Why am I eating... God, worst ration in the world is the egg ration from the MREs. We're under budget. Here you go. You have to eat it for a month. Lunch, dinner, breakfast.
Thank you for your service, Vanessa.
I will never do that again. I hate the egg MREs.
Yeah.
Especially on a hot day. You eat one when it's... They don't tell you those things expand. inside and you open one up that's been too long in the sun. You ever have a face full of emery into your face?
No, but one of my scouts had the Chili Mac Mountain House Chili Mac.
Right.
And he was just shoveling it in, and somebody cracked a joke, and he blew Chili Mac out his nose on everybody.
Yeah, I've shot a Tommy gun too, Tibor. Those are fun. The guy had a license for a Tommy gun, and he had the 1920 overstamp on his. Man, that can it shot a bunch of bullets real fast.
Yeah. You want to see something horrible? I can't find it in my collection, but it's me cursing at everybody because I'm cleaning I think it was 30 millimeter chain gun off of Apache. I was cursing the pilot because he landed wrong and got the barrel stuck in mud. You ever try to clean one of those things?
Nope.
You have to take out the ammo, remove the wiring, take out the gun, take everything apart, clean out the gun, check everything if it's aligned right. If not, it goes into the armory, gets repaired. You put the thing back on. That's $2 million worth of equipment, folks. And then trying to figure out, okay, by the book, this wiring goes to here, that goes to there. What's this beer can doing here? Throw that out, fix that, fix this. And it's like,
check Jay's comment out there.
Chili Mac out the nose. That had to be done.
No, the one before that.
Yeah, the A10 Warthog.
Yeah, that is a nice gun.
Right, is it 20 or 40?
30.
It's 30? I thought it was 40.
30.
Which one has 3 barrels?
The 3-barrel gun is the
Hey, Trent, how you doing, my friend?
M19, I think it is. It's
37
caliber
millimeter.
3-barrel.
Right.
37 millimeter.
And I keep losing track. I get frustrated when I can't remember stuff. It just I get tired.
Our military guys. How to put this without sounding disrespectful? The leaders of the military, not the guys on the ground. The leaders of the military guys that do appropriations and stuff, were presented with an idea to help our troops over there in the Middle East, and they blew it out the window so friggin' fast. You take the Abrams tank, and instead of having that big long cannon on it, you mount a couple of the not the 30 but the 20 millimeter guns on the front in the turret, and give it so they can do independent targeting on it for in-city fighting.
Oh, that would be sweet.
Yeah, I mean, they're not trying to shoot at long range. They're going in town with the troops, and that building there, and they go and just put down some suppression fire to protect the troops. They wanted nothing to do with it, and it was it was designed up by some good engineers, and it was set up, and they had the computer program all ready to go for independent targeting, like the F-14 or the F-18, where they can target multiple things and they just take care of it.
Right, but the bad thing about that, Gil, it wipes out 2 city blocks in the process.
Well, that's why you only use the 20 millimeter, not the 30 millimeter.
Right. So you can imagine a house there. You wipe out that house, the house next door, 5 houses behind it. Where we go, the Middle East, I think, it's brick and mortar and mud or camel brick or whatever.
Yeah.
Go through the house and kill everybody. It's like I got the guy who's bending over, reaching for a can of beer or a Pepsi. Great.
Yeah. Dave put the C-130 Spectre.
Oh God.
I saw an interesting video where their only plane in the area was an A-10 Warthog, and there was a sniper team that had eyes on some of the combatants, whatever you want to call them, the enemy troops, the terrorist guys over there. And there was like 5 or 6 of them in the field, and they were getting ready to go out and do something. And they called in an airstrike. The only plane they had to do an airstrike was the A-10. And what's so funny is you see these 5 or 6 guys there, and the dog. All of a sudden, this dog takes off. A half a second later, from the warthog, just took them all out.
At least the dog knows what was going on.
Yeah, Jay.
The dog heard the sound of the bullets in the air.
Jay says it pulls the round out of the ammo link, puts it in the chamber, fires it, and then somehow it puts it back into the auto link, and then it's at a 6,000 round a minute, something like 6,000 rounds a minute. Takes it out, puts it back in like 6,000 rounds a minute. That's pretty fast. You'd be doing some serious shooting.
The people who look like are from Zombie Land, saying to build. My other house is in California, but I'm in Idaho right now. Steve is in California. Have you seen the TV commercial talking about bug out bags and billboards? I have not. Steve, are you still here?
Yeah, he's ready to go.
Uncle Al, have you seen that ad on TV?
Oh yeah, it's by PG&E, and also by the.
All right, Steve, you have a great rest of your day. You go out there and make us one of those cool-looking videos, okay?
Okay, Steve. Bye.
Hey, Virginia,
bye,
how you doing?
Yeah, Southern California, Southern Edison puts it out, and PG&E puts it out, and Homeland Security puts it out. The Homeland Security says 6 months. PG&E is like 24 or 48 hours, and they have the basic from the 1950s kind of bug out bag. You have to let them put radio, some cans of food, a pot, and maybe sterno stove, and stuff like that. Hi, Virginia.
Yeah, well, on Monday night, on Will's Monday Night Roundtable, we're going to be talking about basic bags.
Everyday bags, the essentials of your everyday bag.
Yeah.
I was just getting ready to mention that. That's going to be on Monday night, so if you guys want to talk about bags, you better be there.
Yeah, I'll try to be there, but I made a bag. I gave it to a friend of mine. It was a pretty good idea. Remember the suit bags you get at the fancy hotels, or when you're traveling, it's vinyl, or you go to a luggage shop, you put your, what do you might call it? Coat hangers through it.
Mm-hmm.
And usually I have a strap or don't have a strap. Well, I told my friend of mine, you got all this canvas and linen stuff. Can you make me a suit bag and you could sell it to that hotel down the street, a fancy hotel, I don't know where. And he made me a bag. I showed it in a video I just made. I still have to put it up. And it's a nice linen bag, long zipper. So if I have to stuff everything, because I know it, Will knows it, Gil knows it, he's down there. Remember the Boy Scouts where they show you how to make a knapsack out of a pillowcase?
Yep.
With ropes?
Yep.
Tie on both corners of the bag with pebbles and make this double up the rope as straps.
Yep, so you can carry it. Yep.
Yeah. So I got the same idea, but I'll use a suit bag, and there you go. Don't have to worry about it. And it got the zipper, put everything in there, easier than a blanket roll. I can put it on my back. If I need to go on aircraft, take off the rope, and presto, it's a suit bag. That one looks harmless. Don't have to search me. I don't have to bend over and get the rubber glove test. I'm not a smuggler. Suit bag, and just carry it on the plane and let them hang it up.
Yeah. You look fine. The thing is, the bag still goes through the X-ray.
True. But I don't carry
about making bags. I got some material here. Dirt cheap, less than $10 at Harbor Freight. This stuff is good quality stuff, and I'm gonna make some. Like especially like in California, they don't give away plastic bags anymore at the grocery store. But I was gonna make some bags for my wife to go shopping because she's been buying these other ones that are $20 for a little bag, and it says either Sam's Club or Costco on it. So I was gonna make some decent bags for her. But yeah, you can make
good to see you, Alana.
Hi, Alana.
Hey, Alana.
So you're going to make shopping bags, tote bags?
Yeah, little bags and stuff for Christmas presents.
Yeah,
that's good.
I just bought some suede leather because I'm going to be making the old man some moccasins. So I bought a little extra so I could make I want to make like a little get home bag out of it, put some straps on it where you can just keep it out in your car. And then it'll be real lightweight, but it'll be made out of leather, so it'll be able to take a licking.
Yeah. I bring my own bag.
Yeah, with this material here, this isn't black. It's not camo. It's not a bright color. It's just a kind of a gray man color.
Right.
So you can also make a little bit larger, pack for it. Blend in a little bit better.
You're going to try to make one of those old not Cub Scout, Boy Scout knapsacks. I can't remember what they used to call it with the backboard. Nelson Trapper.
Oh,
remember those?
That was before I came into Boy Scouts. So that was back in the early '60s.
60s and 50s.
They used to have that hard board in it and the strap on it, and
as a scout project for my troop, we made one, and we picked the smallest guy. Wasn't me, but we picked the next smallest guy, and we put it on him, and it worked. It just I did all the sewing, everybody else did the woodwork. It'd drive you crazy.
Isn't that crazy, Vanessa? For a long time, all we used was paper bags at the store. Then they started introducing us to all these plastic bags, showing us how much easier it was going to be, for everybody, and that they were going to be good for the environment and stuff. And now, all of a sudden, they're not good for the environment, and they're going to start charging you to use them.
Yeah. Yeah, California first they banned them, then they allowed these quote reusable plastic ones, which are heavier duty than the other ones, and they're charging for them. But when some of the stores wanted to get rid of the plastic bags and go back to paper, the state put some sort of tax on it to make it cost prohibitive to use the paper bags.
Yeah,
right.
Stupid Democrats.
I don't know if it's a Democrats or not, but it's.
No, it was. It was.
The Gang of Four.
It was Governor Moonbeam's buddies that pushed that through, and he signed it so friggin' fast. Oh, we got to save our trees. Guys, trees are a renewable, biodegradable resource. You plant more trees.
Also, you could tell them they're on fire right now. We should have made paper bags out of them.
Yeah, hey, you could have thinned out a lot of those trees and made paper bags out of them, and the fire wouldn't have been as big, and it would have been easier to put out.
Getting too old.
All right, guys, we've hit our limit.
Oops.
All right.
1 o'clock? Okay.
It's already
1 o'clock for you, 2 o'clock for us.
2 o'clock for
3 o'clock for guys farther east.
Dogs wanting to go outside, and I'm sure my significant other is going to be packing groceries in here in a minute.
Okay, folks.
All right, see you guys all later.
Yeah, remember Monday night, 7:30.
Yep.
Night, evening, afternoon,